Good morning, children. So, this week in Cambridge class, we're going to be looking at direct speech and how we use direct speech in dialogue. You've already looked at direct speech before in year 4, and so you will know that direct speech involves inverted commas. We put the inverted commas around the words actually spoken by somebody. What we're going to do over the next few days is look at where those inverted commas go in relation to the rest of the sentence. So first of all, we're going to look at how do we punctuate direct speech when it comes after a verb. Here's an example. So here we have Wonder Woman saying, "Hold on tight, I'll save you." And written in dialogue, it would look like this. The superhero flew through the air and shouted, "Hold on tight, I'll save you." So the verb in this sentence that's important is this one. It's the synonym for said. Superhero flew through the air and said, "Hold on tight, I'll save you." You'll notice that after that verb, there is a comma, followed by the inverted comma to open the speech itself, and the inverted comma to close the speech. You'll notice also that within the speech, the sentence punctuation is accurate. So you can see we start with a capital letter and we have an exclamation mark or an end of sentence punctuation. Because there's a second sentence in there, we start with a capital letter and we end with the end of sentence punctuation inside the inverted commas. There is no full stop outside the inverted commas. Let's have a look at another example. So the girl here is saying, "I wonder how to solve this problem." So let's see what she might say if I was to write it in a sentence. So it might say something like, "Sitting on the floor looking at her home learning." Space that out a little bit for you. Sitting on the floor looking at her home learning. I've got two fronted variables there. The girl grumbled. And there's my important verb, grumbled. The girl grumbled. And now I need to open my inverted commas. I wonder how I solve this problem. And that's the sentence that she's saying. So I'm going to put a full stop there and close my inverted commas. So let's look at that again. Here we have the verb, which is the synonym for said. And that part of the sentence goes at the beginning of the sentence. Sitting on the floor, looking at her home learning, the girl grumbled, "I wonder how I solve this problem." We've got a comma to introduce the inverted commas, and then the inverted commas at the beginning of the speech, and the inverted commas at the end of the direct speech. The sentence punctuation stays the same. Capital letter, full stop. And once again, there is no full stop outside the speech. Let's have a look at one more example. Here we have a mermaid, and the mermaid is riding the dolphin. And she's saying, "I wonder what treasures I'll find in the sunken ship." So I'm going to start with a fronted adverbial, making her way through the waves. That's my fronted adverbial. The mermaid. And this time I'm going to use the word said, I think. Making her way through the waves, the mermaid said, "I wouldn't." Now I need my inverted commas. I wonder what treasures I'll find in the sunken ship. And now she's asking herself a question, so I'm going to use my question mark there. Make that a little bit bigger so you can sit it on the lines. One more, I think. There we go. So let's check the punctuation here. I've got my frontal adverbial here, making her way through the waves, frontal adverbial of action, the mermaid, and here is my verb, said, the mermaid said, and then I'm introducing the dialogue, direct speech with a comma. And then I have got my inverted comma to open the dialogue and my inverted comma to close it. And within there, there's a full sentence which starts with a capital letter and this time ends with a question mark. We're going to have a look at a little quiz, see how we get on with this. So from the beginning, we're going to look at where is the correct punctuation. So add an inverted commas to sentences where speech follows the verb, which is what we've been doing. The speech comes after the verb. Here's the quiz. Which sentence shows the inverted commas in the correct place? So I'll read it to you, see if you can hear the correct punctuation. The tired boy called, "Wait, I need to catch up." The sentence is, the tired boy called, "Wait, I need to catch up." The words that the boy has actually said are, "Wait, I need to catch up." Can you work out which is the correct punctuation? Pause the video if you need to think. So the correct punctuation is this one. Wait, I need to catch up. You can pop back and have a look. Pop back and have a look. One more. One more. The tired boy called. That's my first part of my sentence. My comma to introduce the dialogue. My inverted commas to open the speech. My sentences, there's two sentences there within the speech, and my inverted commas to close the speech. And that is the correct one. Let's look at the next one. I'll read the sentence to you, see if you can hear the correct punctuation. The bully apologised. "I'm sorry for calling you names." So the words that the bully actually said were, "I'm sorry for calling you names." So those words need to have the inverted commas around them to show they are the words that the bully has spoken. That speech is following this verb, apologised. And so apologised is followed by a comma to introduce the speech. The bully apologised, comma, inverted commas. "I'm sorry for calling you names." That's my full sentence inside my inverted commas. And there's my inverted commas closing that off. This one doesn't look right. The bully apologised, "I'm sorry for calling you names," is the thing that the bully has said here, so that can't be right. And similarly here, calling you names are the only words that have got the inverted commas around them. The bully apologised, "I'm sorry for calling you names." And again, the inverted commas don't go around all the words that the bully has said. So this one is the correct one. I'll read the next one, pause the video and see if you can work out which is correct. The angry old man snarled, "Get off my lawn." The angry old man snarled, "Get off my lawn." Think about the words that the old man is saying. The synonym for said in this sentence is snarled. I'm hoping you spotted this one is the correct answer. The angry old man snarled. There's my comma. Inverted commas, capital letter for the whole of my sentence. Sentence punctuation inside the inverted commas. This is the correct answer. Sam asked, "What time shall I leave?" Pause the video and see if you can work out which is the correct answer. The correct answer is Sam asked, "What time shall I leave?" Now, this looks like it might be right because I can see inverted commas here and I can see inverted commas here. But when we read it carefully, it says, Sam asked, and here's my comma, here's my inverted commas. And what did Sam say? What time shall I leave? So as you can see, there's a mistake here. Let's look at this one. Sam asked, "What time shall I leave?" I can see my inverted commas in the correct place. This must be the right answer. I'll read the sentence to you, then you can pause the video and work out which is the correct punctuation. The tourist asked, "Where is the nearest museum?" So the words that the tourist said are, "Where is the nearest museum?" So all of those words should be included within the direct speech. If I look at this one here, where is the nearest museum? And my sentence punctuation is there and my inverted commas are there. Let's just double check. Do I have a capital letter here? Do I have a comma here? Here is my synonym for said. I think it might be this one. Once again, I'll read the sentence and you find the one that is the correct punctuation. The woman sighed. "This bus is never on time." Pause the video and have a go. The woman sighed. "This bus is never on time." Sighed is the synonym for said, and each of those words is followed by a comma. So we've got the first part of the sentence, the woman sighed. The words that she said are, "This bus is never on time." Let's check. I have inverted commas, capital letter, full sentence with a full stop, and a capital letter. This must be the right one. So, once again, I'll read the sentence, pause the video to work out the correct answer. Mum answered, "I think it's in the kitchen." Did you get it? Mum answered. Answered is the synonym for said. And the words that she said were, "I think it's in the kitchen." I can see a full stop and a capital letter, and I can see inverted commas. Mum answered, "I think it is in the kitchen." Well done. Sophie announced, "I'm getting married next year." Announced is the synonym for said. Sophie's words were, "I'm getting married next year." Pause the video and see if you can work out the correct answer. So we've had a little look at finding the correct punctuation for when speech follows the verb. Let's look back at Wonder Woman, The Girl with Her Maths, and The Mermaid. Have a go at writing some direct speech for Wonder Woman, The Girl with Her Maths, and The Mermaid. When you've had a go, email it to me. We'll look some more at direct speech tomorrow.